You can create anything big being alone. So I already made a short about this, but I decided to make a long form video for that. The idea here is just to explain you why doing things alone, it could be studying, it could be making a business, or it could be creating something new. Doing it alone, you will probably fail that, because probably you already heard about that scientific study that they compare someone that is working out alone and someone that is working out with friends. I do not remember the difference, but it was a decent amount of difference between the group that was doing it together and the group that was doing it alone. A huge amount, let's say 20-30%. And that type of difference in a long run, man, that would be insane. Another thing is, I read a book, it's called The Chaos of Living Together, something like that. And it just tells basically the history of humanity and the reason why we live in a society and why most of the time we do things together. And it explains that basically for the human being, it was a must to be in a group, to do things together. Only by that it would be able to become what they have become. Because a human just by itself, he's not strong. Most of the time he's not even that smart when he's alone. He's not fast. So alone, humans are really bad. But when they are together, when they become a group, that's when they get at the insane result. It's like ants, for example. And another thing that I want to connect with it is, for example, if we want to make a business. In Y Combinator startup school, I remember that the first thing, literally the first thing day one that they recommend you is you need to find a co-founder. Someone that you trust, someone that you know that is going to build things with you, that you can work together for sure. And I think that the main reason for that, they say a little bit about it, that doing things together is insanely better because one motivates the other. When one is having that feeling of stop the project, the other one can motivate him, say no, let's just continue for another month, or let's continue, I trust on this project, and things like that. The other thing is trusting on the other guy, because when you do not trust your co-founder, or you do not like working with him, you need to change it really fast, because that's literally the most important person in the business besides you. So you need to have someone that you really trust on. So for example, me, on my personal projects, I have a co-founder, his name is João. We do everything together. If I have any idea, he's the first one that I will be calling if I want someone that is a good developer. If I want someone that is good at marketing, for example, I have other friends. That correlates a bit with the idea of networking, but whatever. And for example, we can take the big examples of successful entrepreneurs like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, all of them, they got a insane co-founders. Unfortunately, they I think that both they did not end really well with their co-founders, but in the beginning they were insane. Because I have been seeing a lot of guys that they want to start a business, but they want to do everything alone. And at least for myself, I have this feeling that you can build things alone, you just can't. You could try, but are you going to take a lot of time, or it's just like not going to get any result? Because one idea that I have is like someone in the world is better than me at like almost everything. Like someone can be better at it, so I need to learn with them. And the most important thing is I need to know what are my weakness, and like get someone that is going to like their strength is the weakness that I have. Because with that, like one can like do the thing that the other one can't. They are going like to complement themselves. That's like the best type of like co-founder that you could have. Another thing that is like I think is the hardest thing is having a co-founder that really like trust on him. Like they will trust him. If you would blindfold it, you would still trust on him. That's like the hardest thing. Finding someone that is like really good or really capable of doing their job is like the easy part. The hard part is having someone that you like to work with and that you really trust on it. So my main advice here is just like try to find who is that guy or girl for you. The person that you know that you can build things with them, and just keep building. Like you're going to try sometimes like doing it with them, you're going to realize that okay, it's not like he's not the best co-founder, so you try to find another one, and then you try with them, and just keep doing it. And as I said, try to just get someone that complements you, but mainly someone that you really trust on, and like you like to work with them. That's the most important thing. Like I think that literally the most important thing. Another thing that I wanted to correlate it was like the people that create things. So for example, we can take Albert Einstein. He created like the theory of like the relative chaos, I think. I do not remember. The name completely got out of my mind right now. But even him, he got some persons that helped him during that project. If I remember well, like his wife helped him a lot on his studies. So yeah, everyone, like most of the time, every big person that you know that created something insane, they like got someone that helped them in the process. Obviously you got some outliers, but they are not the average. You can like you can use the outliers to like make your plan. But yeah, basically that's it. I really hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video to a friend. That's it. See ya.